Hello, Scorpio. How are you? Welcome back to those of you who have been here before. That's a lot of incense smoke. Let me know in the comments if that incense smoke bothers you or distracts you, or if you're fine with it or you didn't even ever notice it. I think it's cool. I like going back and watching and seeing, because it changes up, and seeing what it syncs up with. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty interesting. But if it bothers a bunch of people, I will, what is my hair doing? Wait. Hold on. If it bothers a bunch of people, I will move it so it doesn't do that. Okay. Whatever's happening here. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who it's your first time, welcome. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow, which we do very well here, tarot. This is a mid-monthly reading for the collective of Scorpio. So that's any placement, and any of the 11 placements is totally fine. They will all work. For those of you who've been here before, I'm changing the format of this. Well, I've never done a mid-monthly, but I'm changing it from how I thought I was going to do it. And so some of you may know and some of you may not be aware that each astrological sign is divided into 3 parts, and they're called deacons. And it's divided according, the deacon that you're in is according to your birth date. The first deacon of Scorpio, something's happening in my brain, is October 23rd to November 1st. So if your birthday is in there, you're deacon 1. If your birthday is in between November 2nd and 11th, you are deacon 2. And if your birthday is between November 12th and the 21st, you're deacon 3. Okay, I'll read them again before I do each one. So what I'm going to do, I'm asking one question for all 3 piles. I'm pulling full readings for each deacon, 1, 2, and 3. Now, you might resonate with just yours. You might resonate with a pile that's not yours. You might resonate with all of them. You may not resonate with any of them. I would love to know in the comments how it works out for you. Very curious. So far, all of the readings, there's overlap. It's like one big reading, but some of them are it's very obvious. People are in different places, and some of them, it's the collective is in similar levels, and it manifests a little bit different. You feel me? It's been really cool so far. The question that we're asking is, what is coming your way in this last half of January that you may not be aware of? And then we're gonna use tarot for that. I'm using the Augure X Animo Major Arcana only deck for this, and then we'll clarify that with just a little bit more of like in depth about what's coming your way, and then we'll clarify that with what actions you can take to keep you in the flow that the universe wants you to be in. You feel me? And then I'll probably pull an oracle or something at the end. We might clarify with tarot, and we might clarify with oracle cards. Going with the flow. I'm surrendering to the flow. I'm winging it. Okay. All right. I think that's all the information. I'm thinking I'm going to change the monthlies to, it'll still be a general reading for the sign, but what I'm going to pull is 1 card for each week. So 4 different piles, and 1 card that's the overarching theme for the week. Let me know what you think about that, if you have any thoughts about it. And if you want to see the mid-monthlies, stay this way. All right, Scorpios, hold on. I need some water, and I'm feeling so, I don't know, weird. Hold on. I know what it is. I have a bra on. I don't usually wear bras at home. I wear like bralettes and stuff because, you know, support, and sorry if this is TMI, but they're very, it's uncomfortable, and it's like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm also like half hot, half cold. I'm going to do the half. This is a influx. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Thanks, Scorpio. You guys are pretty talky for Scorpios. That was like, I feel like that was a first. Okay. On the split is the world. I don't know what the other two are down, so I didn't see them. The bottom is the Empress. This is Libra and Taurus. So you may have Libra or Taurus in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Whew. Underneath the Empress is the Death. Underneath the Death is the Emperor. Oh boy, this is going to be so intense. All right, buckle in. Underneath the world is the Moon and the Devil. It's like you surrendered, I think. Someone surrendered. Surrendering, like accepting. In a state of actively learning how to accept the fate. It's coming in my head. Truth. Because it definitely ended. You ended a cycle. A cycle was ended and complete. There's like a bittersweetness to it. And this Empress and Emperor, so Emperor is Aries, so maybe you have Aries in your chart. This is intense. Wow. It's almost like the Empress had to kill the Emperor in order to be reborn. Or if it's you, if you're masculine, this is about you developing your feminine side, your receiving side, That's for all three deacons, by the way. This is the underlying for all three. Okay, so this is really intense. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. First deacon, which was October 23rd to November 1st. The Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. So if you have Cancer in your chart, or your person is a Cancer, or whoever you're dealing with is Cancer, the Moon also had come up too, right? The second deacon, which is November 2nd to 11th, the Fool. And the third deacon, which is November 12th to the 21st, is the Wheel of Fortune. all of this makes sense to come after the world, right? After the completion. It's just different stages of it. It's interesting. I'm really interested to see if the Chariot goes into the Fool, goes into the Wheel of Fortune, you know? The Chariot, so what you don't see coming is two things. All right, I'm going to say these words, though I don't know they're the words that I would choose. Having dominion over your shadow, your light, and your dark. And by dominion, I mean fully integrated. That's why I didn't want to use dominion, because that word it's not the right word to use. It's you've conquered your own obstacles, your internal obstacles that have kept your light and dark separate and fighting. And you've done the work, you see it, and you've integrated it, right? The Chariot is pulled usually by two horses, right? But it's not, there's no reins. There's no reins on the Chariot, because it's about being in the flow with the universe. You and the universe you and everything is in the same frequency. So you don't need reins, because you're all coexisting. Your molecules are coexisting together. Does that make sense? Only Emperor and Empress can commandeer. What's the right word? It's not steer. It's lead. Direct the Chariot. And the Emperor and the Empress came up. This is intense, Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay. The Fool is another Aries card, which is the Emperor. So I would love to know in the comments if you want, and no worries if you have Aries in your chart, if this is you. The Fool is the beginning. It begins the whole major arcana. It's when you've gone through everything and you've gotten to a place where you are steady in yourself. You're confident, you're stable, you know what I'm saying? You're balanced, and you have taken on the yes to a new mission, right? And you're going down a new path, and you know the idea of where you want to end up, but you have no clue really how you're going to get there. But you know that it's a risk worth taking and that you're equipped to take it. You feel me? And you're excited by it. It's not reckless. It's not a reckless choice. It's called the Fool, but it's more of like, it's like optimism. You feel me? Grounded in reality, though. Okay. And the third decan, which is the 12th to the 21st of November, is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is powered by the universe. It's powered by the universe. It's here. It's always going. What the universe wants us to do is just get on it. Just be on it. We decide the direction with our choices. Not very often do we just get on it. Like we get nauseous. We want to get off. Or, you know what I'm saying? Our focus shifts and then we get nauseous, or we get afraid, or we become aware and we try to move it or stall it or reverse it. You feel me? So a new beginning down a new path is something that's coming up. Destiny, just, we'll see. Let's clarify what, we're going to start with Deacon 1 with the Chariot. I don't know. I'm looking at the Muse and the Nicoletta. I don't know how to say it. Ceccoli. I know, I'm bad Italian. I'm going to say it every time because it's true. This one, the Nicoletta. It's interesting. I was like, no, but it makes sense. Okay. This is for what else? What else do you have to tell us about the Chariot to make it clear, to more clear? Three of Swords. I love this Three of Swords. It's so sad. It's so beautiful, right? It's almost like putting someone on a pedestal. Devastating heartbreak. It's the kind that makes a lasting mark on who you are and how you see things. It changes everything. Both in the reverse. Interesting. You double. She doesn't have words. She has little symbols and they're different. Hers are different than the traditional. Okay, that's the King. And she also uses different genders. I think they're all female, actually, in this deck. The Judgment and the King of Swords came out both in reverse. I will show you them, don't worry. The Fool, which is the next deacon. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Star, okay. Star, this is underneath. The Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool on the split. Oh my God, is this the Death card? No, the Wheel of Fortune. the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune, which are the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. That Wheel of Fortune is really intense. This is like ugly beautiful. Do you know what I mean? It's like sad and beautiful. A beautiful, tragic love affair. Did any of my Swifties catch the reference? Let me know in the comments. Was not intentional. Well, no. Okay. This is about an empress. The past is about an empress who transformed. Who transformed integrated, became actualized, to a place where their heart is open again. And they may have made an offer to you or may not have. But there's a message of love. They feel a strong message of love, and what they're looking for, I think, is resolution, is balance, is equal ground. That's the underneath. That's not even the fucking cards yet, right? And that required a leap of faith. And so what came out was the Judgment, the King of Swords, and they came out like this. And so did the ones underneath them, right? I think. I don't know if I changed them into it. The Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Okay. Somehow, did I do that wrong? This is not, hold on. I think this is two people. King of Swords is Aquarius, but it could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be you. You could have Aquarius. You could have any of those in your chart. There's a whole lot of mistrust. A whole lot. Because of a withholding of the truth. And so whoever represents the King of Swords is like in a fight with themselves between the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. They're like flipping back and forth between being in their power and not, being in their power and not. They're trying to find the truth. And they're doing it in a way that's costing them it's draining them. It's taking little bits of them away. This is okay. Right. This is okay. So one side's about, it's the whole thing is about opening up, but it's in different ways. It's an opening up of your heart to be the next elevation of you, and it's about opening up in your clarity, in your emotional maturity, almost, even though it's swords. You feel me? You can't be emotionally mature if you don't value the truth and transparency, right? I feel like this is two different people, and you're one of them. I'm feeling like you're the one who isn't heeding the call of judgment. There's a hesitation. And part of what this transformation is for you is to be open up, your heart open again to love, to receiving it. And the person that you're dealing with is struggling. You're both struggling. Of the head and of the heart. All of it is heart connected, but how it's manifesting, you know? I think one side is fearful to be vulnerable. The other side is hesitant because they were vulnerable and they were taken advantage of. Do you feel me? Does that make sense? So, the Chariot is this all coming together. Is resolution. I want another card. I don't know if I want a major arcana. Only. First of all, I think something just like flipped around in my eye. I don't know what happened, but I feel like there's an eyelash in my eye. Very annoying. What? It's still in there. And the romance angels. Also my stomach, there's like pains. There's a lot going on. Maybe I'm picking up your anxiety, and maybe it's just what I have for lunch. Definitely going through something. I don't look like myself. I look like sickly, I think, and I'm not sick that I know of, but I mean, I have stuff I deal with, but that's like long term. It's not sickness. It's like, I don't know what it's called. It's unfun stuff you got to deal with for the rest of your life. It doesn't get better. You just learn how to manage it, right? Okay. Are you guys going through any of that stuff? Okay, what else about the Chariot? Something to help us have it be a little more clear about what is coming in. a rare occurrence. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so maybe this is happening to you, Scorpio. You are putting the picture together. It's all coming clear to you. And because you're understanding all of it, it's propelling you to take action, to fix it, to address it, to declare, to whatever it is. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be a couple things. And true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Well, we know it's a powerful connection because it's Emperor and the Empress, right? Children could be several things. It could be actual children, like it could be actual children. It could be one of you wants to have children, the other one doesn't, or you can't have children and that's affecting. It could be relationships with children. It could be healing your inner child. You feel me? So you'll know how that fits, if that fits. True love. Passion underneath that. This is exciting. It looks like an epiphany, right? That's starting you off on a journey of being open, of you being wide open. Good for you, Scorpios. Okay, let's pull cards. How long has this been? These readings are very long. Whatever. They are long, but I only do 2 a day. So it's only for 6 days, and then I'm off for a bunch of days, and then 6 more. So it's not that bad. We're going to use, are we using the thought? I feel like we should use the thought for the second. Well, okay. The goddess one, too. I don't know. What are the steps you can take? I'm not sure which deck to use. We're going teeny tiny Rider-Waite. That's the OG. Okay, this is what steps can the folks who resonate with Deacon 1 take to lead them on the path of the most ease and peace and to the outcome that you intend for them? Universe. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, get support. Let yourself have support. Open yourself up. Ask for help. Take care of business to get you to everything that's gonna, anything you need help with to lead you in this path of being the Chariot. Keep doing it. Choose those things. The Four of Cups, interesting. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Three of Cups and the Six of Swords. One more, hold on. The Empress in reverse and the Moon. The Empress in reverse. The Hermit on the split, the Three of Swords on the bottom. Okay. You've been in hermit mode, healing from a devastating heartbreak, right? This may be years that you've been in this. You've removed yourself from love. And you've had offers. You've had offers. This Empress, man. I would love to know in the comments if you're the Empress or if this is a person in your life. I think I read it, it feels like it's not you. If it is, it's developing like your divine feminine receiving side. Creating. Being vulnerable, being understanding their strength and vulnerability. Whoever this Empress is, they are not in their power right now. Got to be a letting down of defenses, combat, a letting down of the guard. It doesn't have to be a fight. Doesn't have to be a fight. I think that's what it is. You seeing the Empress in a different way, and seeing the Empress as a teammate, as probably has always been a member of your team. It's about holding the truth, wearing it, healing, letting yourself heal, and letting yourself enjoy what all the things that are meant for you. Stop being the person who makes you miserable. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, there's so much love around you. Okay, Deacon 1, or folks who resonated with Deacon 1. We'll pull Oracle at the end. That was very intense and very beautiful, though. It's very beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I need a shot of vodka after that. I know what I need. I'm going to pull an empathic oracle card for you right now. For Deacon 1. For whoever just resonated with that. And then we're moving on to Deacon 2. I want to say I'm proud of you, Scorpio, because these cards are really talky, and I know it's not easy for y'all. So y'all have been doing a lot of work on yourselves. Predator. Throat chakra. Interesting. And 2 came up. The sun and stardust. Interesting. The sun shines in its time where it is needed without question, at one with those who need its light. I just went on my walk right before I did your reading, and it was not sunny all day, and I knew it would come out when I went on my walk, and it did. And I was so grateful, and it's so beautiful. The sun is the source of life that feeds the plants of this world. Each plant knowing their place in the balance of life, playing their role as one and the same with no separation. So what is that? Remember, the Empress is looking for the balance, right? The plant giving sun purpose and the sun sustaining the plant. That's an Emperor and Empress relationship. The Empress creates, right? And in order to be she's in a constant state of creating. She's the creatrix, right? In an efflux, right? In order to do that, she needs to be wide open. And you can't be closed off and wide open. So it's so important for an Empress to find the Emperor that sees the Empress for who she is and will hold the space for her and not be the one who would ever betray her. And hold the space for her so that she can be in her state, because she can't constantly be open in that state and be human too. Do you know what I mean? But she has to be able to be open like that. How sad is it when the Emperor is the one who betrays the Empress, right? Whew. That's tragic. That's a tragic, beautiful love affair. Maybe not so beautiful. Sorry, all these lyrics are running through my head. Actually, ones that I'm going to hopefully remember and write them down. Okay. When the light of the sun is absent to the plants due to dark storm clouds or change of position due to the seasons, the plants and trees of this world do not flourish. If the absence of the sun's light continues, the flora and fauna wither and die. Could it be that as an empath, you play the same role to others? These could also be opportunity. These cards could be opportunities for you, Scorpio, if you are the person draining the empath. You understand? It could go either way. Your source of light that flows through you being the very knowing of the Creator, anchored to the earth in service to the sustaining properties of love. Ask yourself, do you hold a space of purposeful light unimpeded by judgment? Or do you allow the storm clouds of others to affect your ability to shine? Even the seasons hold a time of energetic rest and renewal as the sun enters and leaves in its rotation. Is it time to let your light move to its next purpose? Yes. To let its illumination finish its season with whom you found yourself as a purposeful light, providing life-giving energy for them to flourish. It's not about codependency. It's about support. It's about simultaneous uplift, right? It's about mirrors, broadcasters and receivers. It's the most perfect, right? Most perfect union, the Emperor and the Empress. Two equal opposites that come right up to each other in equality, like equal, you know? I don't think there's not much hotter than that. Not to me, anyway. It's pretty hot. Okay. By attaching conditions to whom and where you shine your light, by expecting a certain outcome, you are in actuality dimming your light. Step back and look at the situation with fresh eyes, and look at the conditions and expectations surrounding this situation. Stardust. As I look to the night sky, I know within that my soul is as ancient as the lights that shine through the darkness of night. It's a sobering thought to realize that throughout history, every human has gazed at one point to the stars in the sky. Each set of eyes pondered the reasoning behind their existence, what brought them to be, and whether there was more to this journey we call life. As an empath, you experience all things as energy. Thought, emotion, pain, nature, and the elements all present themselves as an energetic dichotomy looking for space within. This isn't an easy existence and soon makes you question why. As empaths know that someplace deep within, you have a remembrance that we all come from light. This light within your soul has been earned through hard-learned truths of experience. You have learned the difference between that which is love and that which pretends. It is in this knowing that we all come from the same light that you can find yourself wishing that others would also remember this truth. Next time someone seems lost, or if you sense a spark in their eyes of curiosity, take them out into the night sky and together gaze and be humbled. They just may remember. Do I question my existence and see my empathic gift as a curse? Do I honor the depth of my ability to love as a gift that has been earned? Do I honor the depth of my ability to love as a gift that has been earned? Is this situation bigger than me? All right, Deacon One, that was so long, but I hope that was all really helpful. My throat is... Okay. Deacon 2. The Fool. Again, the White Witch is saying, hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. All that glitters is gold. Okay, I guess I'm using Major Arcana for this. Because y'all must be. Y'all are advanced motherfuckers. I guess so, it's the Fool. What you don't see coming is a leap of faith. Is that you're going to take a leap of faith? Is what the leap of faith is toward? Let's see, yeah? It feels really beautiful. There's intensity, but I think that whatever you're going to realize, the truth is going to set you free. And the truth is going to be so healing and surprising to you. The full truth. Do you know what I mean? I think there's a full picture that you have maybe not let yourself look at. Judgment. Yes. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, Scorpios. It's the Fool. Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh my goodness. And the Judgment. This is so beautiful. This is you. What I just said about the truth, all of that I said, and then the path is right there. You can't ignore it, and you listen to the call, and you do it, and you become the chariot. You don't even see this coming, but it's coming because you are invested in the truth. You are unconditional love at your core, and truth, and power. And you've been not letting yourself know it, Scorpios. And now you are. It's starting to become clearer. And so everything is becoming clearer. And the call that is coming for, okay, it's the reckoning, right? You are rising up and you're taking it. You're going to take it. You're going to go, oh, this is so good. I don't even have to keep pulling for this one. But I will, because I will. And we'll use, which ones are these? The Muse? Yeah, we'll use the Muse. Okay. This is for what you can do, what steps you can do to do this. But, oh my gosh. This feels great. And I feel so good inside. It's right here and it's like, ooh, it feels good. It feels like the color of my sweater. And this sweater is like, I don't think it's not cashmere, but it's like a blend. It's very soft. And it's warm. I wear it as a layer when I go out. You guys don't care. I don't know why I keep talking about me. Okay. What steps can my Scorpios, the folks who resonate with Deacon 2, again, the reading is overlappy. This is so beautiful. I don't know what to call this. I would love, Scorpios, if you guys if you watch this and you have like an idea of what this should have been called, if you put it in the comments, I would really, really appreciate that. It would be dope. Okay. The Fool, clarified by the Fool. The High Priestess. Listen to your intuition and let it guide the way. This is so clear. Because guess where it's taking you? To the sun! Don't give up. 9 of Inspiration is the 9 of Wands. You are almost there. You are so close. You are so close. Look at how elegant and regal. She's like, this is fucking hard, but like, I got this. Boom! Just keep listening. I'm so happy for you all. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna keep going and then we'll do Oracle at the end. Wheel of Fortune. Thoth. Did I use the Thoth already? I didn't, right? Okay. I like to not reuse the decks, and if I do, I usually put the cards back in because I want to give all the cards a chance to come out. I mean, look what happened, the Fool with the Fool. In the Libra reading, they got the Hangman 3 times. 3 different decks in the Third Deacon. Oh, Third Deacon is November 12th to the 21st. Okay. Let's see what else about this Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny, right? It's fate. It looks like you're letting it happen. Okay. Wait, am I holding them right? Yeah. The Devil. Okay, let's see what's on the split. The 8 of Wands. Okay. Ooh, maybe it's intentions. Wait, what? This is bananas. Okay, here's why I'm confused. This is 11, which is justice, but sometimes justice is strength, right? So this is 11 and it's strength, but it's called lust. Okay. This is intense. The Queen of Swords, which is Libra, which is the Empress, and Taurus. The Magician is underneath the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Wands. And knights in this deck are kings, so the King of Wands, which is Leo, because Leo, but it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but it's the Leo card. So is the Strength card, is also the Leo card. And the Nine of Pentacles, which is Virgo. Okay. Okay. I think that this is all of the momentum of all of this is going to be really, it's going to the attraction, physical attraction is going to be really strong. Like, what is, like the moon and the tide. This is something that is being manifested. I think it's possibly saying, I'm going to pull more cards, but what I'm hearing two things. It's either to look out for impulsivity, to be aware of it, that heeding to this kind of impulsivity, which is attraction, which is some kind of physical, but it's, the devil is coming up, so it's a temptation. It's something that you do that may temporarily feel good, but in the long term it isn't. So it could be that you feel safest expressing yourself through sexual intimacy with the person, and that doesn't mean you're promiscuous, but that's like a mode of communication for you, and that it is actually been a deterrent. It's actually you avoiding. I don't know exactly. Whatever it is something that has kept your frequency low because you were misusing it. So maybe this is, we're going to have to pull more cards, right? Because maybe it's saying to find the healthy part of that, to find the not healthy, but the open part of that, or to put it aside. It's something. Let's pull. I'm going to try a chakra love card. chakra balance. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite. So it's going to be important right now for you to do chakra alignment, all of it. But if you can get those clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite and work with those, that's going to help you. I think maybe that you need to learn how to express in the 3D. You're super powerful and super magical. And when you're in your reverse, you could be like a sorcerer. And you don't want to be that. You want to be the high priest, right? You want to be a shaman. In your alignment. There's always times to pull into our shadow side. But it has to be reined in, right? I'm going to pull on what actions you can take, and I think that might make this clearer. Looking at the good tarot, it was looking at me earlier. I'm not sure if any of these that I have pulled are right. Hold on. Oh, this guy. Of course I come back with, geez, 1, 2, 3, 5. The Black Tarot, the Fountain Tarot, the Field Tarot, the Aquarian Tarot, Sun and Moon Tarot. Okay, not this one. I just put them on the floor. Not this one. I'm not even sure which ones I have. I think it's the Field and the Black Tarot. It's the Black Tarot. That should have probably been obvious, huh? But y'all were like, Black Tarot. Okay, what are the steps that you guys can take that will put you in the path of your highest vibrational good with the most ease and peace and bring you to the outcome that the universe intends for you to be in? Let this wheel of fortune turn in the way that will take you to all those things I just said. Yeah? The Magician. Okay, interesting. The Fool. The Devil. The Ace of Swords. Follow the light. Let yourself be the truth. Give yourself the chance. You have everything in you. The Magician is a master alchemist. The Magician is a master at each element and at integrating all of them. And the Magician is 3D. It's what you're making in the 3D. It's understanding that you are powerful. And it's understanding how to wield that power, yield that power in a way that honors you and everyone you come across. It's symbiotic relationship, creating that. Symbiotic? You create that by not controlling other people. You create that by controlling you. By being your most authentic self and being dedicated to it. And surrounding yourself with people who mirror that back to you. Right? You're going to be tempted by things. Yeah, I guess you need to ask yourself something. Does this bring me to my light? Does this bring me to the dark? Does this feed my light? Does it feed the dark? I am the light and the dark, and it is okay for me to step into the light. I don't lose my dark. Make sense? Scorpio. Jeez. Woo! Woo! No, but for real, guys, jeez. Okay. What fucking oracle card am I going to read for you, bitches? This is so intense. It's got to be a very specific oracle card. Nature's Whispers, Moonology, Work Your Light. I was pretty sure it was one of these guys anyway. Oh, gotta keep that book out. I'm sleepy. Ooh. We might use both, but this was the one I originally was drawn to, the work your light, because you are light, Scorpio. You're ruled by the moon, too. I mean, you're not ruled by the moon, but you're a water sign, which is ruled by the moon, which is light reflected from the sun, which is perfect for you. If you have fire sign placements, it's probably, you're probably torn a lot, depending on where your placements are. It'd be really beautiful, though. Okay. Last guidance from the universe. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Maybe it's, remember the child thing came up? Maybe it's something to do with your mother. Like a core wound that's a mother wound. Deep replenishment. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, that's judgment and the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune and going to the next level. Retreat, rest, be held. Wide open. I'm going to read it. Don't worry, boo-boos. But I don't know where the book is. I can't wait to do yoga. And then take an Epsom salt bath and go to bed. And maybe do a shot of vodka. I have vodka downstairs. Probably not, but... Okay. Oh my God, it's dark and I'm old. I can't see, so actually I have to take these off. My glasses always give me this thing here. Even if I just put them on for a second and take them off. Okay, again, you guys don't care. I feel like over talky in your energy, kind of. That's me. Okay. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. Preserve your reserve and give from your overflow. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well, Scorpio. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Energetic vampires, Scorpio. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. Maybe that's it too. Maybe you're unsure. Maybe you feel like, maybe you... Oh, wait. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. Maybe it's hard for you to tell what the difference is between using someone to feel good and feeling good around someone because you're both equal and equally reflecting one another. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if you doubt if you have self-worth issues, then you're not going to see it as your equal. Do you know what I mean? You're going to see you as less, which would, well, okay. Okay. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch. I don't want to read all these things. You feel it. You understand that. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. This was so intense, but beautiful. I'm excited for you guys. You don't see this coming. Or maybe you do, you do, and you're like, oh boy, is it gonna happen? You got this. I would love to know in the comments anything you want to tell me. Okay? Thank you so much, Scorpio. And I will see you guys again in like 2 weeks at your February monthly reading. Until then, ciao, ciao.